so today I'm going to teach you how to make the UFO cuff. It requires a lot of beads and patience. So I will tell you the bead count. You will need, it all depends on your wrist and what you use. For like this part, I used 3, so my total bead count was 340 beads. But in this part, it's 140. So in the X base, it's 200. Because I started out with a single of 30, and then it's like adding 3. And so on and on, 30, and then it's like 2. So it's only 20, and it's like 200. It's a lot. And then this part is 30. No, 60. And then this part, same thing as 60. So then that adds up to 320. And then this part is 30. So, sorry, 350, I think. Some around there is basically what it is. And it is extremely simple. But you do need to know how to make an extended X-base cuff, so check out my tutorial on that. And you'll need some elastic and scissors, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to, whoops, sorry about that, my tripod just fell. So the first thing you are going to do is you're going to take your elastic, and don't cut your string yet, just keep it attached. And you see how your X base is 2 X's tall, like those are the 2 X's, and it's like, so it's like you got these 2 X's, and it's like 2 X's over here. There's a bead connecting that, which also looks like an X. So you're just going to thread through that X, the middle of that X, that connector bead. And it's not like in one of the rows, like actual X rows. It's like connecting the X rows, like that. Then what you do is just take a bunch of beads of any color. I like to use one color, so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking yellow. You just add on 5 beads. Okay, so there you have that, and then you thread through, so it's like the X, those 2 X's, and then there's another, more connectors. You just thread through that. Okay. And then you just do that all the way around. Okay, so add on your last 5 beads. And then just tie it. And if you want, you could fix the points, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what you do now is cut off the string and then fix the points, even though it's not really necessary. It's just, I guess, if you want it to look neater when you're making it like UFO-y, I guess. So like that. So it should look like this on the top. and your like points should be in the middle. So now all you see is like the two X's. So you take a new piece of string and see how there's these connector beads up here from the top, like these connector beads. You thread through that and add on 3 beads. I just gotta decide what color I want. Sorry. If you're like, you didn't even decide what color you want, don't comment. Just, like, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So, I'm using pink and white. Add on 3 beads. I like to go color, other, color. And then, see how there's this point, like, right here? You thread through that, like this, like your points that you just made, the 5 points. Not 5, the 5 beads. It's like, I don't know, it's like 50 beads in total or something like that. So now you have it like that. Then, again, you add on the color, the other, and the color. And then you thread back through the next connector bead, which is right here. So thread through this, add on 3 beads, thread through that point, add on 3 beads, and you're threading through this point. It's pretty simple to follow, and it takes about maybe an hour to make. So then you have it like that. Just do that all the way around. Add on your last 3 beads. And then tie your string. And make sure you pull all those little groups of 3 tight, or else it won't like turn out so well. Okay. And cut off the excess. Okay. So now you're just going to do the same thing you did. So just turn your cuff over. So like this is basically what the other side's going to look like. And then add on 3, like thread through one of those connector beads like you did on the other side. If I could thread through. Whoops. Okay. Sorry about that. And it does take a lot of string and time to do that part, like that part. So you thread on your 3 beads, color, connector, on that connector, color, whatever, other color, whatever you did. You could do a different color or the same. I chose to do the same. And then you just thread through like the same point. So it's like, here's this, and it's like diagonally from it, there's an X in between. You just thread through that same point, you thread the others through. If you want, you could put on a needle, but that's completely optional. So now you have that, and again, thread on, thread on your color bead, and then your other bead, and then your color bead. Then thread through the next connector bead like you did before. Exactly the same thing, just another side, and do that all the way around. Okay, so now add on your last 3 beads. Okay, now you just tie it like you did before. Make sure all your thingies are pulled tight, all your little beads, groups of 3 are pulled tight so it doesn't look bad. Pull tight. Tie it 4 to 6 times, as I always say. And then cut your string. So now you are going to take some more beads. I'm going to use my original X-Base colors, black and like a teal kind of green. Well, I think I'm going to put the black on the white zebra so I can see it. Okay, so what you do is you lay your cuff down, whoops, like that. Then, so you need to fill in these spots here. So take a new piece of string, thread through the point. Okay, sorry, I just had to cut the, like, it gets curved sometimes. See, I had to cut that. Okay, then you thread it through this original point, like, not original point, like the first 5 points you made, and you thread it through with that. So add on. This all depends on you. I am adding on 5 beads. It also depends on your beads. I am just using regular pony beads, so I'm going to use 5 beads, 2 blacks, and 1 green is what I am using. So it's like this. And then thread through like that. Whoops, sorry if you couldn't see. So I guess I'll show you one more time. So you are threaded through this bead right here. And then what you do is you add on however many beads you want. It has to be an odd number, so 3, 5, or 7, or 3 or 5 mostly. Or if it's like a really big bead, 1. Like if it's a giant letter bead, like that big, then 1. Okay. And then thread through the point. The next point. Got it. Like that. And you just do that all the way around. Okay, so I decided to do 3 beads instead, just because 5 didn't look so good. It like stuck up, and I didn't like that. So yeah, I changed it to 3. Okay, now add on your last however many beads. For me I did 3, so my last 3 beads, and just tie it tight like that. And there you have it, a completed UFO cup. Super simple. I don't really have much to say about this except rate, comment, subscribe. And it's really cool. I like it. So yeah, it's my first one. It's really cool. And thanks for watching. Bye.